Hey everybody, thank you for visiting. I'm getting ready to give you some of the best insider information. I'm going to spill everything. It won't take but a couple of minutes, and you're going to literally learn how to make a fortune with TV advertising. If you have ever had anything online, if you bought anything or made anything or seen anything, and you've gone, man, I want to be an affiliate, I can make a killing, and you need lots of traffic, lots of interested visitors, I'm getting ready to show you some killer stuff just in a couple of minutes on exactly how you can do it. Now, my company is a debt-free US-based corporation. We've been doing massive media and television advertising with the big boys for a long time. I've picked just a few of the television commercials, and I just want to show you a couple of them because we have all of our commercials done by Turner Broadcasting and Video. I know I'm dropping names out of Dallas, Texas, and we're airing through just a media conglomerate via media. So let's just show you a couple of these. Now, here's what I want you to notice, that all of these direct the viewer to go to websites on TV. All right. All of our ones that run for our television advertising. Here, let's just play this one. This one's kind of cool.
Get extra money, and it's because I put my website on television and advertise just like this commercial.
I'm going to start this one over because I don't want you to miss the first part of it.
Need extra money? And who doesn't? Then you should seriously hear what I have to say. I'm one of the people that does get extra money, and it's because I put my website on television and advertise just like this commercial. If you want your website on TV too that gets you more business and makes you more money, see what other people are calling the easiest money they've ever made. Visit websitesontv.com. That's websitesontv.com.
So, here's the cool thing. We have lots of commercials planned, red hot commercials, and they direct to, here it is, websites on TV. This is our television advertising rotator. So here's the deal. Let me go over some numbers with you, and then I want to show you how that works. I run 200 to 2,000 commercials every week. Look, I used to show up at some of the biggest media companies and really just mega giant groups. And my operations manager and I would walk in, and I would typically have a briefcase, and I would set the briefcase up on their big mahogany coffee table while whichever secretaries they had were serving coffee. And I would start pulling out those bundles, those stacks of $100 bills in the $2,000 bundles, and I would just take them out and start stacking them up on the table. And I'd make a couple of nice stacks, and then I would close the briefcase and I would sit down, and it was always the same. I'd say, ladies and gentlemen, I am here to buy hundreds of thousands of television commercials over our lifetimes, and I want the biggest impact that anybody gets. And that's what I'm getting ready to plug you guys into, because now here it is almost 10 years later, and we are bigger with more shows on more networks than ever. So I'm going to do the smallest runs that we do, which is 200 commercials a week. Now we plan markets to about 88,000 per household. Now there's typically 3 people per each one of those households, and that gives us better than 250,000 viewing people or potential viewers. That is 52,800,000 potential views during a single 1 week time period of the hottest commercials, advertising websites on TV on the planet. We never put more than 100 advertisers per ad run in. Why? Because we want you to get a lot of great coverage. So, here is websites on TV, all the commercials, people watching. A lot of you that are watching this have probably seen these commercials and you're like, that's what that is. Cool. Yeah, I want in on that big time. So they run to their computer or their mobile phone or tablet or laptop, whatever. I mean, I've watched TV and right on the TV just reached over and typed in a website to look and see what was going on. I bet you have too. So when they do that and they come here, here's websites on TV. And you can see on our logo, this says 6 years. We're a little bit older than that now. 6 years, millions of viewers. We do timer resets all the time. You guys can watch this. I send out to members. I'm going to reset it to 0. We're going to have a big week. Let's all check this out. So you can see here's one of our advertisers. Let's look at more TV sites. So let's say you or I were watching TV. We saw one of those commercials, really cool, and we went to websites on TV. Well, these are our advertisers' websites right here. Because what I'm doing is just click on see more TV sites. We'll do 1 or 2 more. We have great advertisers on here, some really cool stuff. And so people coming from TV, they'll come and land on this page and check stuff out. And if you have a good website and you have an email capture form, you won't get the people that just land on you first. You'll get the people that come back to this site and just look at TV sites because, as you see, we got some really hot stuff on here. Now, let me show you something that is really crazy good. I'm going to go through this part really quick, but what I want you to notice, I just got another ad run in. I get them every week with hundreds or thousands of spots here. So you can see on the top column on these several next screenshots, it's going to be the same thing: air date, network, program, status, and length. I run 30-second spots, and when it says aired, that means these were on 9/19 and 9/20. You can see the networks. Here's TNT, TBSC, ESPN, TNT, FX. I mean, we're just on the hottest stuff. Let's just look at a couple of the shows. The Strain, college football, funniest home videos, Law and Order, Married with Children. You can see these 2.5 Men, Conan, 300, Rise of Empire, just really hot programming. So we're going to look at, this is 1 week's run. Here's 9/20 and 9/21. Really, really good stuff. Sports Center, Charmed, Cougar Town, Law and Order, NFL Primetime. Shut up. You get a commercial on that? Are you kidding me? Do you know how many thousands of dollars it costs to get commercials on stuff like this? All right. So, number 3. All right, so here's the 21st and 22nd. We got 2.5 Men, Major Crimes, Castle. I'm just going to hit a couple of them. Sports Center, Married with Children, King of Queens, Red Tails, Argo, American Dad, just on and on. Let's look at the next one. 22nd, 23rd, Bones. That's good. Conan, Star Wars, Wolverine, Cougar Town. I mean, Sports Center, The Tourist, Supernatural. You guys, as you know, these are programs that are big time watched on the hottest networks there are. Tourist is hot. That's new. New Girl, Sports Center. It's really, really good stuff. I like Married with Children. That's always gets a lot of good viewers. All right, so Star Wars, Empire, more college football. The more college football you can be on, the better it is because there's a lot of people. Here's LSU at Auburn, Mike and Molly, Sports Center, Star Wars, The Hangover, Big Bang Theory, Red 2. I'm talking about really, really good stuff. Now, these numbers may make a little bit more sense to you. So let's go over how this works. Somebody sees 1 of something like this. So I'm sitting in my living room and I hear my wife in the kitchen go, "Well, you finally did it, didn't you?" And I knew exactly at that instant what she meant. We finally made it on the internet. Hey, you guys, here's the thing. The economy's kind of scary. Lots of things are scary. And you've heard about the internet. You may have tried it. I'm just a guy who got on the internet and it worked. I want you to go try my website right now. You will be shocked at how fun and easy it is for you. All right, so they see that commercial. Next thing is 200 of them a week, playing to about 88,000 households in the markets that I hit. About 3 people per household. Remember, that's over 250,000 potential viewers. At 200 of them, 52,800,000 potential views during any week. And we never put more than 100 advertisers in any ad run. So here's what that means. All you have to do is get involved with TV advertising and any of these websites that you find that you want to advertise. And all you have to do is just click the sign up button below. And instead of 33,000 or 15,000 or 1,500 or 150, I'm going to blow the doors off of this thing for you. You pay $22 and I will put you on all those shows you saw. Now, we run markets all over. That is one schedule in one market. Every 2 weeks, we change markets. Every 6 weeks, we change entire network runs. And out of the 6 last runs, we drop the slowest producer, add a new one in, and constantly are running the hottest shows on the hottest programs on the hottest networks. And we're driving them straight in to our webpage where you're going to have full page pop up, full page, your website. And you get it first coverage in rotation. You get it when people return and visit. You get it when people are just visiting through and checking out all the sites. You want more visitors, you want more money, you want to break into TV advertising, you want to do it and start out with $22. Now I'm going to mention one last thing. I'm looking for resellers because there's just literally so much television coverage. I'll never put more than 100 in a rotator, but I can literally cover networks and satellite and cable and just on and on and on. Cities, states, markets all over the United States. So I'm looking for resellers and I will pay you guys on a 2-tier affiliate program. Everybody that you refer to this website, you're going to get paid on some of that. Everyone you ever refer, everyone they refer, you're going to get paid on some of that. I will show you some of the most outrageous income opportunity. All you need to do, you sign up for 22, you get on TV. That's a full week of TV and a full week of our business and a full week of our sites, funnel, everything. There's nothing to upgrade. There's no other costs. There's no pass-ups. There's none of that. This is my company. I've been running it for years. We are on TV. This thing works and it's the bomb. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Get signed up now while I got the special going because I just did a big media buy, so that's why I get to do this. Okay, bye-bye.